Hello and welcome back again. Today I'm going to walk you through every single switch on your camera preset, showing you exactly how this control gives you total command over your cinematic setup. Alright guys, in our previous episode we've already broke down the main interface of Nusantara Cinema. But if you've been taking a closer look at the camera presets, you've probably noticed an array of switches that might seem a little bit mysterious. Well, today we're finally going to explain them one by one. Okay, first up is no duration switch. When you toggle this on, your camera sequence loses its time limit. It won't automatically switch, instead the camera stays active indefinitely until you decide to move by hitting the next camera button. This is a game changer for those static shots, like those classic MSFS instrument view or specific cockpit angle. It puts you back in the director chair and letting you control the pacing of your edit manually rather than being forced into the cut time by timer. Like we're doing right now, we are going to capture some camera. Like this one, the GoPro look that usually on the shoulder of the pilot. Let's capture this waypoint. And notice when you use the no duration switches, you can only add one waypoint. Let's see the result. Okay, this is the first one and we are going to next camera. So you can toggle between views at your own pace wherever you like. Okay, I think that's enough. We're going to explain the next switch. Let me delete this camera first by this switch. And let's add new camera. Next up is Handheld switch. And honestly, this one is my absolute favorite. It adds subtle organic wiggle to the camera and perfect mimicking the slight imperfection of the real person holding the lens. It completely removes that perfect digital stiffness and make your shot feels grounded, alive and authentic, like you're actually out there filming the action yourself. And notice you get two slider customized effects, shake amplitude and shake frequency. The amplitude is your intensity, it defines how much the camera drifts. Meanwhile the frequency is your speed, it defines how quickly it shakes. Simply tweak this to get a perfect human feel. It takes a second to adjust, but it makes the world of difference in your final cinematic production, like we are doing right now. So let me reduce the shake frequency a little bit. And yeah, that's looking smooth. And for a bigger movement, we are going to crank up the amplitude, like so. And while high amplitude makes the camera feels like there's being handheld by someone moving around. So let's reduce the duration to make a camera move faster. That's kinda too fast. Add a little bit duration. And that's perfect. Okay, then let's continue. We are going to delete this camera and we are going to the last switch of this episode. We have this smooth switch. Honestly, rather than explaining the math behind it, I'm going to just look at the result. We are going to set up the orbit camera here and I want you to watch how it behaves. Okay. Right now I'm using a drone cam to put the camera exactly behind the aircraft itself. And press add waypoint. Moving around to the left side of the aircraft, so we are going to create orbit camera with 4 camera. Okay, at waypoint. Now we are going to move the camera exactly in front of the airplane. And at waypoint. And the last one, we are going to set the camera right on the airplane. Yep. To make the shot continuous, we are going to add one more waypoint by duplicating the first waypoint so the playback will be continuous. So let's see without smooth switch. Okay, as you might notice, it almost looks like the camera is hitting the wall every single waypoint, creating those during a natural stop. And it completely breaks the immersion and make the shot look like robotic, isn't it? So let's go ahead, turn on the smooth switch. And we are going to make the smoothness -15. And let's see the result. Ooh, instantly buttery smooth. All those stop and start transition are gone, and the camera now flows perfectly and continuously from one point to the next point. This is exactly the difference between the raw scene recording and the professional, high-end cinematic sequence. Look at that, really smooth orbit. So about the smooth tension slider, set this to -15 for maximum smoothness. If you slide it all the way up to 1, you're applying maximum tension, making the camera move rigid just like the switch was turned off. So it's all about dialing that perfect balance for your specific shot. Like you see right now, we're setting it to 1 and it just looked like the switch was turned off. So we're going to keep it at -15 for the smooth movement. Okay guys, so that's deep dive into the first 3 switches: no duration, handheld, and smooth switch. But Nusantara Cinema is back with more features and we'll be breaking down all the remaining switch in the upcoming episode of this series. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out as we continue to unlock the full potential of your cinematic camera. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next episode.